Okay, we're streaming. I think. Maybe. Let me find out. Okay, I think we are live, y'all. See if I get any chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot different. Way different than the phone, that's for sure. So, tell me how it looks. It probably looks terrible. This looks like there's going to be some lag too. Oh, big time. Yeah. So by the time y'all say something, it might be a minute before I get to you. Looks like the audio part's working though just fine. Just trying to get everything else settled. Mind you, GoPro kind of sucks. Like a lot. I went through so much shit trying to get this thing to connect and work as a webcam, and I just can't make it happen. Then I remembered there was a, what do you call it, old Vivitar action camera, and if y'all look at one of my first videos on the KLR going off-road, you'll see just how terrible that one was. Oop. My son might be getting up. I don't know. But you'll see how terrible that one was. And it works good as a webcam. It's better than, I guess, what you get at the store. Unless you got like a real high-end one. But works for what I need it for. Let's try a different placement. Nope, I don't like that. Need to figure out I can get it up here or something, you know. That and this cord. What's up, Ghost? An orangutan. You're seeing an orangutan on screen. Look, hey, I got a computer, got monitors. Hadn't touched one of these in forever. Yeah, dude. So how does it look on your end? I know I need to play with the camera view a little bit more. There's such a delay. Oh my god, there's such a delay. That's good then, that's good. I guess I did something half-assed right. Well, here we go. Now, this ain't gonna be the permanent location. I gotta figure out something as far as that goes. I'm thinking down there in the garage, you know, kind of where all this started. Because I'm gonna tell you, the only downside to this spot here, when my son gets up, stream's over. He come in here earlier and he kind of run in. He saw me. He turned around, he run back in there and laid back down. I was like, he knows I'm here. He was like, yep, Daddy's still here. Go back to sleep. You broke out of your shyness. Good for you. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been forever since hell we talked. Hell, it's been a good minute. Not sure the feet. Yeah. Feet pics coming next. Let's see. You kind of have no choice when you're doing this kind of setup. You gotta kind of be on camera. So there's that. Dude, I'm right there with you, man. That was probably the most awful thing I think I ever seen. Now, the cover photo was supposed to be that. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. But I could not. I'm a noob. I could not figure out how to add that. I added it the first time, but evidently you got to have streaming software. I did not know that. So I ended up having to get all that set up, but I can't figure out how to set up the freaking cover photo in stream software. So, yeah. But we're here. It's working, kinda. So, oh, that finger starts. Oh, anyhow, yeah. But Charlie did not deserve that, dude. Yeah, he didn't deserve that. No matter what your views are. Yeah, I know. I'm up to 14, dude. I crossed over 14. What? Friday. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, it's shot up, and I'm telling you, man, 500. It started at 500. Now I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere. It probably won't, because I'm again a noob. But yeah, 14,000. I like to fill out when I saw that. Hey, I swear I did like 700, 800 subs in like 2 days, or in one day, because I do one stream and then another stream. Yeah, so I do, yeah. Jesus, 1, 2. I do 2 streams a day. Math is hard. Anyhow, yeah. You know, because I stopped for lunch. You see, used to, which you know this, hell, we'd stop and stream would just be running while we're going to lunch. And I found out it tickles the algorithm whenever you stop the stream and then restart it, because you would be surprised. I'm averaging, dude, at least 100 to, in some cases, 200,000 people per stream. You know, I never thought it would ever get there. Hell, if I know, I'm tired. Yeah, dude, I was up till 2 o'clock this morning working on this shit. So I got all the hardware. It's not pretty. Don't ask to look at it. It's not pretty. Okay, it works. It's a work in progress. Anyhow, yeah. Good to see this big. What's up, Shadow Czar? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I was so used to using the phone, man. I hadn't used a PC since, oh my god, dude. Back in the ancient times of technology, and I'm gonna tell you, hey, some shit done changed. I hadn't had to use one of these things in forever. Aberson, what's up, Aberson? Any math more than plus and minus is hard. 0 to 10, yeah. Were you installing the hot tub? I'm thinking about it. You know, I gotta sell my feet pics somehow. I gotta be relaxed when I do it, though. That's like I figured out. So the members thing. So I figured out how to do that. Kinda. I'm still working on it. But you know how with the GoPro footage, you can see the controls of the machine and all that. So we'll have the live stream going, and then we'll have the GoPro footage here, and that's what'll, you know, show all the controls and all that. You'll get like a wider view. You get all that. And I figured that would be fair for, you know, members. That way, I'm actually providing something for members. I felt bad. I was like, dude, I got, you know, certified, and he gifted membership to, was it you, Aberson? He gifted it to? It was two. I could have sworn it was moderators that he gifted it to. Or, well, one was a moderator, one was like a you know, we see them all the time. I want to say it was a Red, or Jack Fox, I think it was. I can't remember. Anyhow, I thought it was unfair though because I was like, man, I got to do something for the memberships. So that's what I figured out. This works good kind of for that, but it does not work good for webcam. Come to find out, it was hell. That's what I spent most of the time trying to figure out, was to make that a webcam. But this is that old Vivitar action camera from you could tell the footage was shitty as far as an action camera goes. The first video with the KLR where I'm going through the woods and it just looks freaking awful. Even when I was in the Ozarks with it, it was awful. Anyhow, it's not an action camera. It's that little cheap Walmart action camera, but it does work good as a webcam. And guess what, GoPro? How is it that this camera is so much money and yet you can't just plug and play it? Yet this cheap little Vivitar action camera, I plugged it straight in and voila, it worked. It worked. Anyhow, moving on. Don't relive the stress. Alright. Yeah, Certified gifted a couple of people memberships. So I got 3 memberships right now. But yeah. At least, I know Certified's one of them, though. For sure. Because he's got his reoccurring. I think he's on his 2nd month now. But yep. Yeah, it is good to see it grow, though. I'm happy with it, man. I never thought it would. I mean, I thought it was going to be way longer than this. How's the storm shelter turning out? Dude, honestly, I hadn't even cut the, I gotta burn that tank, get everything out of it just in case of, and get it cut. And I found out, because math is hard, so we'll have another digging stream. I gotta widen it out just a hair bit more. Nope. We're spinning the spinning wheel of doom. Something's fucky wucky. Oh, there it goes again. We're back. She's lagging her ass off. That's another thing. So, the Wi-Fi. I have fiber optic internet, but I think the Wi-Fi receiver inside this computer is awful. Like awful. So I'm probably going to have to run an Ethernet cable. Which will probably be for the best, because she is lagging her ass off. Anyhow. Yeah. Yep. It's back on, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I gotta widen it out though. But right now it's just, yeah. OBS. Common. It's a common one. Yeah, see, I see myself on here, but it don't show the chats. But if I go back to here, I can see y'all's chats. Again, I've been doing it so long on an Android phone. I mean, it is what it is. I use Streamlabs. See, I saw that option. So, I don't know. It might be more streamlined than OBS. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Now, that's the internet. That's nothing to do with this. Because I was noticing that even, like, for instance, when I pull up 2 windows, I'll tab another window in, and it would just take a minute, but if you work on anything on the computer side of things, it just works, it's nothing there. I would like to upgrade the RAM, though, because I think it's only got 8 gigs. I want to go to at least 16, 32, really. Just depends how much the cost is, but, yeah. I definitely got to run an Ethernet cable, but once I move this setup in the garage, I'll be right there where the Ethernet, where the, what do you call it? Modem. Jesus, it's too early. Stream's current bit rate is shit, and we recommend use blah 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 blah. Sure, okay. Let's see. You need to YouTube OBS stuff to set it up. Yeah, dude, I need to do more research because I mean, it's kind of working, it's just not great. And like I said, all this right here is going to move down there, and once I get an Ethernet cable into it, it'll hopefully do better. Well, it should do better. I mean, hell, fiber optics about as fast as you can get. I think the only thing limiting that would be hardware and the cable. It's like stuffing a fist down a half-inch PVC pipe. It's got the speed. Just if the hardware can keep up with it. Yep. Yeah, this is mainly just a test stream because, like I said, this is the like I tried a few times. I don't know if y'all saw that. If it was spamming notifications, that tends to happen whenever I'm trying something new. Yeah, it didn't work out too well. I kept running into problems. It's like I went live-ish the first time, and it said, no, you need streaming software. It actually went live, but it said, well, you can't do nothing because you need streaming software. So, well, how about that? News to me. So, yeah, set all that up. Y'all might be froze on y'all's end. Because I'm still on... Oh, is it going to do that shit on here too? There it goes. Last comment I'm seeing is you need YouTube OBS stuff to set it up. That is right? We ain't froze. Still showing live. Something like that. Open widget. Let's see. Suggestion. Stream health or stream status is excellent. Okay. Let's go here. Hey, look, I got a squiggly line. I got a graph. Look at there. Cool. Viewer activity. What's this going to be? Stream settings. Sure. Ah, you see it was... Wait, hold up. No, it wasn't. Okay, I thought it went up higher than what it was. It's working for me. That's good, 8%. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure. Now, y'all aren't getting bombarded with ads, are you? Because I set that shit to super low, and here, I didn't like that option. So, this forces mid-roll ads. And I don't like that. At least on the phone, you can disable that. So I don't believe in... Trust me, I don't want to be bugged. I know y'all don't want to be bugged. But, yeah. Here, it forces it. But I put them on low. I set every setting to low. So hopefully it ain't too much of a headache. Yep. Let's see. I just got an ad, so yeah, what the hell? Edit. Oh, this is probably gonna kick me out. Wait, let me try this. Manual. See, I can schedule. I tell you what, why don't I do this? Because this is something I'm okay with, and add like right at the very beginning. But after that, be done with it, or have like an ad at the very end. That would be probably the best. May frequent. Oh hell no. Okay, so if you do scheduled, it just tells you every 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes, 24 minutes, 30 minutes. I'll max that out. At least it won't be just all the time. At least we can predict it. Would that be better? We can predict when it's going to happen. See, it don't... give you the option to get rid of the mid-rolls. I don't like that. Okay, we'll try that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So y'all are experiencing some buffering right now. Stream status is poor. Now that's going to be the internet. Guaranteed. Okay, so I set it for every 30 minutes. We'll see how annoying that is. Golly, I wish they could. So that means I bet you. Well, no, because I see some videos when they get sponsorships. There's some videos, some channels I really like because they put it at the very beginning and they put it at the very end. They don't bombard you throughout the video and they don't sneak it up to you in the middle of the video on a what do you call it, a sponsorship. That's like those talk shows and whatnot. Even Joe Rogan started doing it. That kind of sucked. But they have them multiple times throughout the video, or throughout the the video. If I was to get sponsored, it has to be first off somebody I really like and I agree with. But it would have to be the compromise would have to be it's at the very beginning or it's at the very end, because I don't watch channels. I know there's other people like me that don't watch channels purely because they sneak them up in the middle, quarter way through, or they just do it one after the other, you know. Yeah, I know. Some of them are just so off the wall and random. I mean, depending on how much they pay me, as long as it's at the very beginning, you might see me shaving my balls, but, I mean, OnlyFans? Yeah, but, no, you ain't gonna see me, putting that shit all throughout it. I'm just making that stand here. And I mean, it's to where I'll take lesser money to have it at the very beginning and the very end versus having that shit all the way to the center. And I hope there's an option. And I know there has to be because I see channels all the time. The very beginning and very end. But, yeah. Like AG1 or Raycon or established titles. Like, I wouldn't mind as long as they can be at the very beginning and very end. Yeah, but I really want to find a sponsor that we can all, like, hey, this is a good sponsor, Yep. I don't know. We'll see where things go. We're not even at that point. They're not even looking my direction. 14,000 subs is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Yep. Oh, YouTube is big. There are a lot of big fish out there. That's another thing I gotta figure out how to do. I gotta figure out how to, and I think I saw the option when I was setting this all up. Like I said, I hadn't been on OBS long at all. Like literally just 10 minutes ago, or 23 minutes and 45 seconds ago. Anyhow, I hadn't been on there long, and I think I saw the option where you can share your actual screen, and you can probably use the camera to put you in the bottom, I just got to get used to that. But I want to know how these YouTubers are able to kind of like, because we can all be talking and shooting the shit and just looking at shit, and just, hey, you got a funny video, let's watch it, How the hell do they do that? Still make money, and yet, I don't get it, because the one time I did it, that I had a camera out here watching the screen, kinda. I even cut the screen half off one time, and it still flagged it for monetization issue, or not monetization, but copyright. Yeah. I don't know how they get away with it. Anyhow. Yeah, it's weird. But this ain't like a serious stream. This is just us testing the waters. So, okay, I see up here. So, on YouTube itself, so this is studio. Now it gives me the option to end stream. Because at first, whenever I was working with it, I was like, how do you stop the stream? But yeah. Oh my god, you can delay ads, insert ad, create highlight video, add stream marker. So, in a way, I could see the manual ad insert, type deal, working for, like, let's say if I had to step away, I could insert ad, and that way I'm not here, so you're not missing anything, right? Maybe something along those lines. I don't know. It's been a lot of AI slide. Yeah, dude, I've seen that, man. Like, I'm talking straight up, just awful. Like just repeating shit that you find open source on the internet, and they'll just spit that shit out. And I mean, that shit's flooding the internet. So that's why it's kind of like rare for when you see this. Yeah. Oh my god, there's such a delay between that. Because I'm looking at the top left up here, and I can see the video, and I gotta stop doing that because it's messing me up. So that means there's definitely a big delay between me and chat. Yeah. But yep, no, you're right on that. Bunch of AI channels coming out. This chair is not comfortable. Yeah, we gotta figure something out. Probably gonna... they got all them gaming chairs and whatnot. Shit, I got a gaming recliner. I'm gonna figure out a recliner. We'll make something happen. The sponsor is me. I built it. Gaming chairs. Shit, you know what's comfortable? A recliner. Shit, save that idea. I actually got these really comfortable chairs. They're old as hell, but they're still nice. They swivel all the way around. They rock and everything. They're loud. That's the only downside to them. Yeah, that's good. Cause I'm gonna say, man, you couldn't hardly watch any kind of quality videos. You couldn't, but you could definitely tell when it's AI for sure. That's like I get a lot of people, which I know y'all have seen this in the comments, like, hey, say something like this, or do something like, hey, hold your thumb up in front of the camera. Is this AI? No. Now I just kind of play with it. I say, yeah, this is a heavy equipment simulator. 9,000. This is a scrapyard simulator. Yeah, I've gotten to where, I don't know, on some of the I don't know. I need to really let these comments go. Sometimes you get these armchairs, in, and it just, sometimes it just, throws you off a little bit. I kind of play with them a little bit. That's like the whole mother thing. They go away after that, don't they? Anyhow, yeah. I'm waiting for the one to pull the, my mother's dead. But motherfucker, that's why the ashes felt good. Oh, that was fucking awful. Yeah, okay, don't be toxic. Yeah. Oh well. Come in there toxic, I'll be toxic right back. We're going for maternity pictures and they're a little late. My wife's about to give birth. Like, I'm talking, we're within 2 weeks. So sleepless nights are ahead of us, for sure. It's definitely going to be fun with a toddler too. I don't know. We'll see how it all works out, because we ain't got a choice. It's on its way. Let's see, they might go away. Oh yeah, that's right, I already read that, my bad. But yeah, we're about to have some sleepless nights come up. An auto shredder is just a wood chipper on all the steroids. No, man. No, wood chipper's better. You know what's better than a wood chipper, though? A shredder. A shredder. Wood chipper! J.D. Delay. Hell yeah. Man, the mood has been just weird. Let's see, how much wood could one of those shredders eat? Probably a metric shit ton. You take a metric, you take a shit ton, and you combine them. That's a metric shit ton. That's a lot of wood. Anyhow, what? Yep. See, I saw where it said stream delay, but I didn't set that. You know, I didn't put one in because I figured I'd want it live. But it's definitely laggy. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Stream marker, what's that? Okay, I can share it. Viewer activity, stream health, shopping, analytics. We have 2 whole viewers, 6 views in total. We've been going for 31 minutes. I don't know why it says, average view duration. Gotcha. Let's see, concurrent video, viewers. Golly, English is hard too. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to take some time to build up for me to get good at too. Because I'm not expecting much on these, which I never did because it's always vertical live streaming. If I could figure out how to do something kind of similar to where I could end up on that here, that would be nice. But not vertical. Like if I can get it to where it's on that, where you can swipe and find it for mobile, then this might work out pretty well. I think that's where another problem I'm running into is that stream health. Excellent. I think it has to do maybe with your what size of the stream itself, I think if I do like full horizontal view, it messes it up. But I don't know, it's weird because sometimes I come across some streams on there that you can turn it sideways. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Because right now somebody's got to happen across us, like on their main feed, and they'll click in, and they're like, "Well, this guy's just mumbling, just talking." Yeah, it's the first one on this setup, so sorry. But yeah. Let's see, what's this? Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A, which I think I could have done that on my phone. Let's see, start a poll. So I've seen people do this before. Midway through their stream, they'll slap it on to members only. So I've seen that happen before, which I'm not going to do that. That's kind of unfair for everybody. I think if we do like a members only live stream, it'd be like, it'd be something way later down the line, Let's see, start a Q&A. I'd be afraid to do something about, to say something like, hey, what are your thoughts and feelings on Charlie Kirk? Because I imagine I'm going to get one of them bastards here that's going to laugh at it. Somebody might pop in, even though I got 2 views. Viewers, somebody might pop in and pull some shit. Yeah, everything's been kind of just down here lately. Over that, man. I was not prepared for that. I just wasn't. My sister sent it to me. She said, because I wouldn't expect. She screen recorded the video, you know, and she said Charlie Kirk just got shot, and I was like, what? So I'm thinking, you know, he's okay, he's still alive, brother. When I watched that screen recorded video, I was like, there's no fucking way he was dead before he hit the ground. You know, I was not prepared. I didn't think it was like that, dude. I figured they probably, because I knew he wore body armor and all that, and I figured maybe they hit him in body armor, maybe, you know, or they shot at him, you know. I didn't think he actually freaking got shot like that, man. Just fucked up. It just is. I don't know why anybody could do that. I mean, he was the one guy that would sit down with anybody, you know. Just don't get it. And right now, I'm going to tell you something that happened out here. And this is all the way out here, you know. I hadn't heard in years. I haven't heard this in years. I started hearing all around me. This was, what, a couple of days ago? No, a day ago. I started hearing nothing but people target practicing. Like getting their old rifles out, getting them all set up and whatnot. I hadn't heard that in years. You know? So something's going on. I don't think people realize it yet. It's just, it's going to take time. You know, I'm going to say the gears are turning right now, if that makes sense. I don't know. Because you're going to have some pretty, they ain't got nothing to lose type people come out. And I think shit's really fixing to get rough. You know? I just do. I mean, just... and it's heartbreaking. You know, I've been seeing all these people lose their jobs and shit, dude. Celebrating, you know, dancing on dude's, you know, grave. That's not right. Don't dance on his grave like that. You got to keep in mind, you know, his family was right there, dude. Golly, dude. They were right there. Yeah. It makes you hold your kids closer, you know? Just makes you hold your kids closer. Cause yeah, you never know. They think I watched this one channel. I can't remember the channel name right off the back. But he's the one that brought up, yeah, he was wearing that plate, and he actually had, it might have been the exact type of plate he was wearing, you know, because it contours to the body. And yeah, that's what it looks like happened. Because he slowed the video down, and you could see the entrance in the shirt right here. And, well, right here. Hit here, and it ricocheted up, and what hit him was the ricochet. And that's why it was such a big gash, big hole. You know, it flattened out, turned into a razor blade, which anybody that knows fragmentation, it turns into like a razor blade. Especially with that kind of velocity behind it. And according to a doctor that was on there, I saw a comment. The guy was a doctor, and he threw out all the slang. And he said that, yeah, it looks like the shrapnel went up. And when it went into his neck, there was no exit wound. It actually went up into the back of his skull here, into his brain. And that's why he went like that. It was pretty much instant. He was pretty much dead before he hit in some regard, he didn't suffer, you know. Still an awful thing, though. No matter who you are, it's awful. Just, don't know. It's like they got a freaking million people out there in the UK. That's crazy. Let's see. Close this. They got 1 million people on the ground out there. I've been seeing videos of that. That's crazy. Oh, the buffering wheel of death. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this setup. Yep. Yeah, it's back in and out. Ooh, it's laggy. Super laggy. Well, anyhow, I guess we proved our point. It kind of works. I'll get better at it, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna kick this one out. Let's see. Well, we made it to 40 minutes. That's pretty cool. But oh, I'm 19 minutes behind. Oh, 19 seconds. I mean, did it fix it? Nope, it's still lagged out. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I'm gonna move this whole setup. I'm gonna get a spot set up in there, and that way I can get the Ethernet cable plugged into it, and we'll be sitting pretty then. I think we won't have so much latency here. And again, if chat's stuck, I'm sorry, y'all. It happens on the phone too. Alright, bye, y'all. Oh, take it. Oh, hell, I can say this. Take it easy, Ghost. I saw. Let's see, where's he at? Shadowzar was in here, and Aperson. Alright, y'all take it easy. Stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be live.